Saludos a todo el mundo hoy en la etapa entre La Paz y Uyuni. ¡Que viva el Dakar! ¡Viva!
Welcome to Dakar 2017. After 2 days without racing, the rally is back on as the competitors head from La Paz to Uyuni in a modified Stage 7. Watch out for those tunes. It's the final full day in Bolivia before the return to Argentina. Yesterday, the Dakar was in La Paz for the rest day, with the poor weather conditions in Bolivia forcing organisers to cancel Saturday's 6th stage. The competitors and their teams had a full weekend to recharge their batteries before heading into what promises to be a thrilling second week. The longest urban cable car system in the world, providing some stunning views of the Bolivian capital. Yesterday wasn't a rest day for everybody. The mechanics working hard on the 110 bikes, 25 quads, 72 cars and 48 trucks still in the race, a total of 255 vehicles of the 318 that left Paraguay. There was even a VIP visitor in the form of windsurf legend Robbie Naish, who's a self-confessed motorhead. On a busy day, it's also important to refuel at regular intervals.
It's fantastic here in La Paz to get what we eat at home. It's great to enjoy a little taste of Spain.
Later, Mark Comer outlined the peculiarities of today's stage.
As you all know, it's a marathon stage. You will have a specific work park where all competitors will be allowed to work on their vehicles.
Previously, in the bikes, Honda were looking strong, but a 1-hour penalty seriously damaged their chances of a first title since 1989. Flying Frenchman Adrien van Beveren went third overall. Great stage, lots of twists and turns. I rode well in the rain, which I'm used to back home. Pablo Quintanilla 12 minutes off the pace in second place. Every rider wants to win. In the second week, it'll be important to ride with our heads. And leader Sam Sunderland knows it won't be easy staying on top.
The organisers wanted to make it a tricky race, and I think they've done that, you know.
The poor weather conditions in recent days forced race organisers to modify the route for Stage 7. The day's special shortened to 161 kilometres on mostly sandy terrain between Orinoco and Uyuni. Well, the waterlogged department of Potosi feeling the effects of the recent downpour. The new course today, a combination of the original routes for stages 6 and 7. Time to pose for a quick photo before the day's marathon stage, where no assistance is permitted. Above all, the strategy is not to break anything, to finish the first part of the marathon stage without any problems. I will need to take it easy to avoid any issues between now and the finish line. Bolivian President Evo Morales also came along to see the riders off.
Where are you from?
England.
So it was here in Orinoco that the day's real action got underway, with some traditional Bolivian music for good measure. Race leader Sam Sunderland given a presidential send-off by Evo Morales. So the British rider out to defend his 12-minute lead in the overall standings. Paulo Gonçalves was the second man out of the gate. The Honda veteran almost misjudging that corner, but it would turn out to be another good day for him. Frenchman Adrien van Beveren running in third overall after a fine performance in Friday's 5th stage. The Yamaha rider hoping to close the gap on Pablo Quintanilla in second. Watch out for that corner though. And so onto the Orinoco dunes, again at altitude, where navigation will be the key. Van Beveren is a sand specialist, a three-time winner at Le Touquet, but even the best can be caught out on the Dakar. No major damage done to the rider apparently, but his GPS system took a knock, making life a bit harder. It wasn't easy, I got lost a couple of times. I didn't lose too much time, I wasn't lost for too long, so I'm happy about that. Rider number 79, Todd Smith, had a fine day on his KTM. The Australian coming in 7th place to go 15th overall. Not the easiest of days for Pablo Quintanilla. The Chilean lost around 10 minutes, finishing 9th, but he still remains 2nd in the overall standings. Well, like his compatriot Van Beveren, Xavier de Sultre also took a tumble today, but he recovered to finish in 5th place. Joan Barreda was the king of navigation in the first week of the Dakar. The Spaniard wasn't exactly on fire in this 7th stage, but he still did enough to finish 4th. Sunderland lost his way a little at the start, but he produced a solid performance to come 3rd on the day. The KTM man's already gone further in 2017 than in his first 2 Dakar participations. He retired on stage 3 in 2012, stage 4 in 2014, and this result extended his lead in the overall standings.
It was a lot more tricky than I expect. You know, yesterday we saw we only had 170 kilometers, and I was thinking it's nice because obviously I was opening, but the stage was really difficult. It was all in vegetation, and you couldn't see any of the pistes, and you had to be really accurate and also try to search the lines a little bit.
If it weren't for that 1 hour penalty, Paulo Gonçalves would be running in 2nd place. The Portuguese veteran's been a model of consistency this year with 3 podium finishes in 5 stages, and he would make it 4 in 6 here as he came in 2nd. But Gonçalves was outdone by his Honda teammate Ricky Brabec, the American securing his first ever win at the Dakar.
Man, I won a stage in Dakar, that's awesome. I don't have any words to say because I've never won a stage. I wanted to do better than last week. Last week was rough for me and rough for the team with our penalty. You know, as a whole team, we made a mistake. But you know, I think we have a good chance still. You know, there's 5 days left of racing, and a lot can happen.
What a day for Honda then. 3 riders in the top 5, including the day's winner Brabec. Another one of their riders, Michael Metsch, came in 6th. No changes to the top 5 overall, although Sunderland does increase his advantage over Quintanilla to almost 18 minutes. Van Beveren and Jared Farris within half an hour. Well, things are hotting up nicely in the quads, as Bolivian President Evo Morales was able to see for himself. Well, this 7th stage was all about a sensational battle between Sergei Karyakin and Axel Dutry, the men in 2nd and 3rd in the overall standings. The Russian and the Frenchman trading blows over the dunes. And in the end, it was Karyakin who came out on top as he won the stage by 3 minutes from Dutry. Now the stage 5 winner Kees Koelen had a day to forget. The Dutchman had to stop because of technical problems and lost over an hour and 15 minutes. Rookie Gustavo Gallego got into even more trouble. The Argentine came 2nd on stage 5, but he lost a huge amount of time trying to repair his Yamaha. Overall leader Simon Witz lost 13.5 minutes to the stage winner Karyakin, so it's now the Russian who leads the standings by over 5 minutes. Witz 2nd, with his fellow Frenchman Dutry just 4 seconds further back.
During the rest day in La Paz and in the presence of Bolivian President Evo Morales, the Dakar organisers presented the Bolivian government with a mobile reservoir to help after their terrible droughts, plus a water purification system designed by Karcher. Also, it was an opportunity to donate charity partner Techo with a cheque for $112,000.
Por favor, gracias.
Some people plan their Dakar adventure for months, even years, but for Australian off-road rider Todd Smith, there was only a matter of days for him to prepare. Mid-December, Polish squad Dust Rally team offered a KTM to ride in Dakar 27 to the Smith brothers. And how did Todd and Jake decide which one of them would take the chance in a lifetime? The flip of a coin. Todd won the toss, flew to South America, and is currently going strong with a top 10 finish in today's stage. 10 Dakar rallies on a bike, fourth in 2001 and 2005, winner of 8 stages, Isidre Esteve is a legend of the Dakar. After a crash that left him disabled, the Catalan took on the adventure in a car, and after a first appearance in 2009, he's back this year in a Mitsubishi Pajero. Despite major mechanical issues on day 3, Esteve is currently 38th overall. A year ago, on the stage heading to Uyuni, former quad winner of the Dakar, Rafael Sonic, saw all his hopes fade away for mechanical reasons. Stranded in the Bolivian desert, the pole was helped out by some local fans. A year later, Sonic wants to thank his saviours in his very own way with gifts.
When we bring help to anyone, it's just because we are open heart guys, you know. Our best reward is he remember us. And if he want to back and visit the mine operation, we will be glad to receive him.
That too is part of the Dakar spirit.
Lying on the border between